is empty now, the pain builds up inside. I tried so many times to imagine that you're here. Pretend you're coming back, pretend that you're still near, but it's no use now, you've moved on. But just remember this, you got a piece of my heart. So please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I'll remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. Another lonely day, another sleepless night. I wonder what you're feeling and who's now by your side. I wish I could have changed the way the story goes, rewrite my life with you, and whisper one more time, amore mio, ti amo. 'Cause it's not easy to move on while I'm still so lost in you. You've got a piece of my heart, so please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I'll remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. This heart of mine belongs to you. You're so deep inside my soul. When two hearts beat as one, don't ever let go. Baby, just remember this. So my heart, remember my love. We both cried. And this will go a separate each day. I remember each day. One day you return with my heart someday. So please remember me, my love. Never wash away those tears we both cried. So never wash away those tears each day of my life. One day you return, you'll stay in my life. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, long winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Hello everyone, dear friends and family. How are you? Happy Sunday. Buona Domenica. Giada here in Las Vegas, 2 p.m. of course. 87 days all together, me, you, family, friends, the circle of love. And I see a lot of you there appearing every day. Even before we go on, I see you all there, and I'm always smiling about it. How are you guys doing today? Sunday, sunny shining in Las Vegas. I know it's 5 p.m. in the afternoon for you guys, and on the East Coast, I saw some people from West Palm Beach. Hello, Katy from West Palm Beach, and I saw people from Uruguay. Alejandra, how are you over there in Uruguay? What time is actually there in Uruguay? That's my question to you. Of course, is 23 ore 11 della notte per voi ragazzi in Italia, 22 for you in Ireland and England, Antonio and Richard. I saw you there appearing among many others. And of course, good morning, buongiorno to all of you watching from Australia, either 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning. Thank you all of you for sharing and liking always my page, my video, for being there, for showing up. Hope you're all doing great Sunday. Sunday is a day of rest, and I have to be honest, today after I'm done with this one, I will go probably for a nap. I was talking to Doug this morning, and I said, you know what I'm going to do? It's Sunday. I'm going to take a nap because I'm kind of tired. I've been sleeping 5 hours a night for the last couple of months, and I start to feel a little bit tired. Now I'm also preparing for the show that we are going to be doing on June 26th, so it's an extra thing on my plate. So time and days are too short, actually. That's my show. I'm so excited about it. June 26th, the live streaming concert, the first live streaming concert with Daniel Emmett from America Got Talent, my dear friend Daniel. I know you all love him and know him very well. We're very excited. One show at noon and one show at 6 p.m. So a day with us. If you buy tickets for both, you can spend a whole day with us. And who knows, I may be crazy enough to go even live in between, because actually the 26th is going to be 101 episode. So we're going to go straight 100 days with no stop. And then who knows, I'm coming up with a new schedule. Please also, since you are all my circle of love, tell about the news of the concert June 26th to all your friends and family. We need to make the circle of love even beautiful. Somebody told me that actually that a part of my circle of love, that they've been inviting friends and family to join them, because they have been enjoying so very much this COVID-19 time together. And even when COVID-19 is going to be over, we're going to keep this tradition to stay together, and I hope you are all going to be with me. For the one of you that are new, I see some people there appearing. I am Giada Valenti. I am here in Las Vegas, but of course I am from Venice, Italy, from the booth of Italy, from Venice, Italy, born and raised in Venice, the city with the streets of water. And sign language, I am a singer, even though I also love to cook. So I'm a chef once a week, and every day in my kitchen I am a chef, but of course I am a singer. Somebody was asking me if I wanna became one of these days also an actress. I've been interviewing a lot of actors. Who knows? And this is the sign for actors. So who knows? One day I can put that one too in my resume. For the moment, I'm a TV host. So Diane Fiorentino, how do you say that I am a television host? Television, box, host, church, I don't know. I'm making my own sign language. So Diane Fiorentino, question to you. Of course, the sign language are thanks to my friend Diane Fiorentino and her husband Sal, that are watching with us every day. And I did a radio interview. I started actually this morning very early, because I did a radio interview with Joe Costa in Connecticut for his very popular program entitled Carosello Italiano. So I woke up extra early, and it was nice to talk to Joe. So thank you, Joe, for having me. And I was telling Joe that he was wondering why the sign language. And I said, because I always try to include everybody in what I do. I do it with my concert, everything, and everything. And when COVID-19 started, I was made aware by Diane and Sal that I have a son who is can hear that for the deaf people, COVID-19 has been a very tough time, because we are covering our mouth so they cannot read our lips, so they were extra isolated from us. So I said, hey, let's start talking with the hands. So for instance, yesterday, let's start right away with yesterday. So this is the sign for yesterday, and this is the sign for today. So yesterday I was in my kitchen, and yesterday I was a chef. So yesterday I was a chef, and we cooked together. Yesterday I made pasta with piselli and pancetta. This is the sign for farfalle, for pasta. And actually we made farfalla pasta, and we made it with peas. This is sign for peas, and with pancetta. This is the sign for pancetta. Do you remember? This is the sign for meat. This is the sign for pig. Pancetta is made from pig, so we made pancetta meat. And it was delicious. I know actually some of you made it. That's the recipe. We made that yesterday. If you missed the episode, you can always go back on giada.life, or if you're watching from YouTube, oh, my paper fell on the floor. I have to pick it up. If you're watching from YouTube, this is the sign for YouTube. You can watch all the episode, and you can see all I have done for these 87 days all together. And thank you, JJ. JJ picked up my paper from the floor, so I didn't have to go down to pick them up. So this is the show. You guys call it the show. And actually it's two people. It's me, Giada, and JJ, easy signed for JJ, behind the camera. And you guys have been calling it a program. And funny enough, people told me that I should keep doing this maybe as a profession. And a few days ago, actually, I spoke even with a friend of mine, and now I remind myself, I was supposed to call this morning, and taken by all the things I've done this morning, I forgot to call my friend Ornella Fado, so I will call in her later after the live, because we are planning and talking about doing more stuff together, maybe also for a network, for television, for sure also for something in Italy, thanks to Ornella Fado. So stay tuned for everything that is coming. You know, remember last week I had my guest Filippo Voltaggio, my dear friend, and we were talking about life changes. And I think during COVID-19, a lot of us have discovered a lot of things about ourselves. Me, I discovered that I like to host programs, have guests, interview, and cook. So I may continue to do so. Without further ado, because it's Sunday, and we want to talk about a lot of good things. By the way, you see Paris on the back. Some of you were wondering, why is Paris on the back? Well, we day travel. You remember we travel. We went to Italy so many times. Today I wanted to go to Paris, at least with one picture. You know that I love Paris. I love French music. I love to speak in French. And I always have some French people watching. So, guys, today we are in France. Vive la France. And that's Paris and La Tour Eiffel, which is a spectacular place. If you have never seen it, when COVID-19 is over, you surely have to make a stop to Paris. So, thanks to Doug Hartline, that is working very hard, because just like me, he's sometimes communicated with me at 2 o'clock in the morning, he's still up working for me. We have today the birthday and events of the day. Are you guys ready? Here we go, June 14. So we also know which day it is, because COVID-19, all days may feel the same. It's a Sunday today, and it's June 14. This is what happened in history on June 14, thanks to Doug. In 1881, the player piano is created by John McTamaney in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He was born in Scotland, but he moved to the United States. Many people don't know, but that it was the technology of the player piano, I didn't know, which led to Hedy Lamarr, a Golden Age actress considered the most beautiful woman in the world, to create frequency hopping, which is how cell phones communicate today. I'm doing my Giada Lives through a telephone, so thank you to this invention. There is a large story behind this, Doug is saying, but we should wait for another time to talk more about it. So let's stay tuned. We'll be talking more about all of this in the next couple of days. And in 1922, today, the United States President Warren G. Harding is the first USA president to use radio, and he uses it to dedicate the Francis Scott Key Memorial in Baltimore, Maryland. I didn't know who Francis Scott Key was, but he was apparently a lawyer and an amateur poet who wrote on September 14, 1814, the lyrics of the U.S. national anthem, Star Spangled Banner. There's the monument dedicated to him, and that's as an handwritten manuscript of the lyrics. So, oh, say can you see the beautiful Star Spangled Banner that I got the opportunity to sing many times. So now I know it was written by Francis Scott Key, the lyrics at least. And today, in 1946, Nat King Cole records the Christmas song for the first time. We have the pictures of the recording of this album, published by Capitol Records, and it's nice. One of my favorite songs to sing during my Love Under the Christmas Tree Christmas concert. Some of you were wondering, are Christmas concert going on this December. We don't know yet. For the moment, everything is cancelled. But if we cannot do it live in a theater, I'm going to be doing a live concert streaming. How about that? So you guys, no matter where you are in the world, can celebrate Christmas with me. Stay tuned. And today, in 1953, Elvis Presley, one of my favorite, graduates from L.C. Humes High School in Memphis, Tennessee, of course, where he was born. We have a picture here of Elvis Presley, of course, the graduation pictures of Elvis there. Look how handsome he was. And then it's a little bit blurry, but that's how the only picture we have of the day. And then also from the book with all his classmates, we see Elvis Presley. How awesome is that? Even before he became famous, it was very cute. And today we go now to the birthday of the day, thanks to Doug. We go back in time. That's where we start. 1895. Wow. Cliff Edward Euclid Hike, American singer and film star, is born in Hannibal, Missouri. I didn't even know there was a place called Hannibal, Missouri. While he made many movies, his most famous voice role is the voice of Jimmy Cricket in Pinocchio. And he's the one who sings "Where You Wish Upon a Star" with a nice voice. You remember "When You Wish Upon a Star"? So cute. It's a song that, of course, I sang at my last concert in Las Vegas. Before Las Vegas closed, we did a concert with Maestro Gaetano Randazzo. They came all the way from Sicily, and one of the songs was songs from the movie, and one of the songs we did was a song from Pinocchio, and we did "When You Wish Upon a Star" with the whole band and strings, do you remember? And an audience in front of me. Great memory of that time. I hope that's coming back soon, and we can all gather together and play music again. So, other birthday of the day, 1905, Margaret Bourke-White is an American photographer and was the first female Life magazine staff photographer, and was born today in New York, New York. She's shown on the top of the Chrysler building. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and that's quite impressive. Look at her on the top of the Chrysler building when it was, of course, just built and open. Amazing. So happy birthday to Margaret. And today, 1909, we're coming to the 1900, Burl Ives, American folk singer and Academy Award-winning actor, Cat on the Hot Tin Roof and Frosty the Snowman, some of the movies he acted in, is born today in Hunt City, Illinois. Of course, we all know him. He is a wonderful folk singer and is known for his voice-over work as well, especially for the classic television special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. A lot of Christmas things today, right, in the middle of June, because many of you may not know, but everything that you see around the holidays, recordings, movies, television specials, everything filmed during the summer. In matter of fact, I'm already working on something that needs to be ready in December. So that's why sometimes you see pictures of us wearing red during the season. Is because we're already working on Christmas things. Anything happen on different season, but nevertheless, I love Christmas, so it's nice to have Christmas in June. Today, in 1916, Dorothy Mcguire is born in Omaha, Nebraska. American actress, starred in many films and was nominated for an Academy Award for Gentleman's Agreement, which I have not seen, but I should. She played in such heartwarming films as Three Coins in a Fountain, seen that one, Swiss Family Robinson, Hold Yeller, Summer Magic, and Friendly Persuasion, the film we talked about 2 weeks ago, I remember, with the song of the same name sung by Pat Boone. If you remember that. If you don't remember, go back to a couple of days ago and you can see that episode, Giada.live, and you can see anything you have missed so far. We go to Italy for the next birthday, 1956, Gianna Nannini, so that's her name. Gianna Nannini is an Italian singer and songwriter, was born in Siena, beautiful Siena in Tuscany, and she had various hits in Italy, and one of the songs, Bello Impossibile, Bello, Bello Impossibile, she's a rocker, so she has a very rough voice, was even an European hit in Holland, in Germany, and probably also in England. Beautiful song, wonderful singer. So happy birthday, Gianna. Buon compleanno a Gianna. And today, in 1961, we go to England. Boy George, born George Allen O'Dowd, English singer and songwriter, DJ and fashion designer, and lead singer of the pop band Culture Club, was born in Kent, England today. He was part of the English New Romantic movement, which emerged in the late 70s and early 90s. And some of his famous songs are Karma Chameleon. Karma, 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 chameleon. I'm sure you remember it. And do you really want to hurt me? I had these last two myself, dear Doug, because I happen to love both of them. I have not met them because Doug every time it's like, oh, maybe she. No, I have not met none of the two, but I love them. So those were the birthday and events of the day, thanks to Doug Hartline. So Doug was asking me today. So June 26th is going to be the concert close to you, and then of course I'm going into the 2.1 situation of this coronavirus. So I will not be going live every day, but of course I cannot leave my circle of love by themselves, so I will still be appearing. And we decided, I asked you in last week, I asked you how many days you want me to appear, 3, 4 days. So 4 days a week was a winner. And I asked also, which day of the week would you love me to appear? Some of you at specific days, but the majority were like, any day that works for you will work for us, and we can always watch you back on repeat, which is a good thing to answer. So with JJ, I try to figure it out which day we will appear. So maybe, or either Monday and Tuesday, so we start the week together, and then we finish the week together, Friday and Saturday together, or maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Saturday. We haven't decided, but I will make sure that you know, and we're gonna have like a schedule, so you're never gonna miss me if you want to see me. And Doug was wondering, what do we do with the events, a burst of the day, since you're not gonna be live every day? Well, I said, give me anyway all days and events of the day, and we can do events of the day of, we can say yesterday or tomorrow if we there is not enough, and we keep informing each other, because you guys have been enjoying very much, me actually too, to know the birthday and the event. So during this COVID-19, we have learned a lot of things together. Like we have learned sign language, signed for I love you, something that I've been telling everybody, and everybody now, every time they see me, they do I love you. So even when we see each other now, there is social distance, we cannot get close to each other, but we can send each other the sign I love you. So we don't need to touch each other and be close. We know that we love each other, or I love you. And if you can say I love you, oh. So we have learned so much thanks to Diane Fiorentino, and we are still learning. Some of you were wondering and asking for wigs. Remember the cups? Here are the cups, the Giada Leader cups. I know many of you have already ordered them, and you have them already at home. So I got a message yesterday from Neil Portnoy here in Las Vegas. You can see Neil. That's the address. So basically, I have my coffee here. Guys, you can order the little Giada cup now also, and they can be shipped overseas. So you can have them wherever you live, Australia, South America, Africa. Do we have African people? Not many. But anyway, wherever you are in the world now, you can have a cup of coffee with me. You can have a cup of coffee with Little Giada. So you go on portnoy.com and you look among all the stars that Neil has made a cup for, and you look for Giada, Little Giada, and you can have a cup of coffee with me. If you order my cup, I know many of you did it, please send me a picture of you and my cup, and we are going to be drinking coffee together. And by the way, half of the amount of money that you're going to give to Neil for the cups, it's coming to me. So you're supporting also the Giada Live. Some of you new watching there, I am Giada Valenti from Las Vegas, born and raised in Venice, Italy. And on the background, there is no Las Vegas, it's Paris. Just because I love Paris, you know, I love to sing in French. I see some French people over there. I see Veronique, maybe also Nathalie is joining us. I don't know. Nathalie and Veronique are two of my French angels, so I love them both. So I decided to go to Paris. You know how much I love Paris. If you've been to my concert, you know that I always sing many songs, many French songs, but there is one, La Vie en Rose, that I know you guys love, and it's always in my concert. I can never take it out, because basically it's the song that made me a singer, and it happens that I do adore the song, and you do too. Some people were wondering, are you going to be singing the song June 26th? You have to see the show to figure it out. So buy your tickets, please, please, please buy your tickets, and tell all your friends and neighbors to buy the ticket. Buy both, because actually they are different, the shows, and I'm waiting to hear the answer if you guys will have 24 hours to watch it. So let's say for you, for instance, in Europe, the second show is in the middle of the night because it's 3 p.m. in the night. You will have 24 hours, hopefully, to see the show. So Veronique, you can buy both tickets, but wait until I let you know if you're gonna have the 24 hours to watch the thing. In a few days, I will have the answer from Mark Chanouk. Continue to like my Facebook page. I've seen that many of you has been liking my page, and I honored and happy, and tell all your friends to like the page. And of course, at a certain point, we're going to be broadcasting, probably starting after the concert, only here on YouTube, so we can have back the singing part, because we have not been able to sing much. And these days, I apologize for not singing, because I've been so much working on preparing the show and all the songs, so I've been singing for hours and hours, and I cannot strain my voice more than what I am doing. Talking of which, yesterday night, if you guys have not seen it, you know I'm good friends with Andrea Bocelli. I was blessed to sing with him a couple of months back, and I was invited last night to the house of Len and Linda Akehouse. We had a lovely dinner, and they had on Apple TV the movie that Andrea made about his own life. If you guys have not seen it, it's called The Music of Silence. La musica del silenzio. It's a beautiful, I mean, I knew a little bit about the story of Andrea. We all know, of course, that he was not born blind, but he could see a little bit, and then he had an accident, and he totally lost his visions. And that's me and Andrea, I made him laugh. Of course, I make everybody laugh, as you can see. I wish you guys all were the night that I sang with Andrea. We had an amazing time, and I made him laugh very loud. He remembers me for that. More than for the singing, he remembers me for the funny laugh we had. We had a good time together. But anyway, if you have not seen the movie, The Music of Silence, I suggest you see it. And there is so many things that makes you understand better the man. You know, for instance, Andrea off stage is very talkative. He talks quite much, at least he talked a lot with me when I met him. But normally, you always see he's very reserved. He doesn't talk much. If you see the movie, you understand. It's very important for singers not to talk that much, because we strain our voice, and that's why he doesn't talk very much. You understand that for him, the silence, the sound of silence, of course, is not silence. He's blind, so he hear with his eyes closed so many sounds that we don't hear. So watch the movie if you have the opportunity. It's called The Music of Silence, and you will appreciate even more if you don't already adore Andrea Bocelli. So thank you, Len and Linda, for the lovely dinner, a social distance dinner we had last night. And I made for them my panna cotta with fruits, and they loved it. So we enjoyed also dessert last night. And I was in bed at home around 10 because I needed to prepare the show for today. So it was a short dinner with a movie, but nevertheless, we had a great time together. So thank you for that. What else? A couple of weeks ago, do you remember I had a Dutch week? We had all Dutch week together, and one of my guests was the superstar in Holland, Gordon. If you have not seen that episode, I suggest you to go back to Giada.live and you can watch it back over here on YouTube. And Gordon had last week a little surgery. And he was apparently very sick for a couple of days, but I was in contact with him yesterday, and he's on his way to recovery, and he's feeling so much better. So I want to send my love to Gordon and wish him well. And actually, maybe next week already, it will be good enough that we'll keep talking about us working together on something. I want to bring back my music also to Europe, and Gordon wants to do something with me, a duet. So more music coming soon, so stay tuned, and Gordon feel well. What else do I need to talk today? I want to thank Jimmy Valenti, not related to me. He's in California, for his donations. He always donates every time he watches the show. Thank you, Jimmy. He's the father, of course, of our beautiful little Giada. She shared my name, the little chef that she's made. She has made all my recipes, almost all of them. So thank you, Jimmy, for continuing to support me of the Giada Live, and also for there's little Giada last week when she was making what I made last night for Linda and Len, my famous panna cotta with fruits, and she has the sign of I love you. So thank you, Jimmy, for bringing my recipe to your little Giada. And also I want to thank Lisa here in Las Vegas, that every day she does this little donation, $1, $2. Just she doesn't have a job, she's taking care of her mom, but nevertheless she wants to show that she appreciates what I'm doing, and she knows how much I need to work today, so she give me always $1, $2, whatever she has available. So thank you, Lisa. It means the world to me. I love you. I want to say hello also to all the people that are appearing there on Periscope and Twitch. It's a new world for me. I never heard of Periscope and Twitch, but apparently there is a lot of people on Periscope and Twitch. And JJ, is somebody there on Instagram? Is the only chat that I cannot see, because I see a lot of you here. I see Lisa Marie. Thank you, Lisa, for your donation. I mentioned you. Richard Unger. I see Ronnie. I see Carol. Carol, you're new. Carol. Oh no, Carl. Carl, where are you watching from? That is new to me. I see Jimmy there. I see Katy, of course, Katy. She's been supporting the program. I see Antonio Argentieri. Ciao Antonio, un bacione, our pastry chef and singer. Who else is there? Michael Bonuomo, you are on Periscope. Nice to see you on Periscope. Is Twitch? Oh, you're on Twitch. Sorry, I haven't familiarized much with those the sign. I know Facebook and YouTube, of course. And I see Susan is also there. Keep writing, guys. I'm reading. I see Maestra Escuela Alejandra. She actually is watching every day from Montevideo, Uruguay. So what time is in Montevideo, Uruguay? Let us know. I haven't seen it. So guys, if you write night, I see Janet. By the way, Janet Sessa, she's our Italian signorina. She loves my song Italian Signorina. And yesterday, while I was making pasta, the farfalle with piselli, she made it too. So last week she made the gnocchi. Do you remember? She said it was a disaster. So she ended up going to the grocery store to buy already made gnocchi, because she wanted to have the delicious sauce she had made with shrimps. But yesterday she made farfalle with piselli by herself in a beautiful home, and she sent me a picture. So here's the picture of Janet with the pasta, farfalle with piselli. Janet, they look spectacular, but you know what looks spectacular is Janet. Ladies and gentlemen, look at Janet. We just celebrated her 61st birthday 2 weeks ago, I think, May 31st, if I remember well, right, Janet? And she celebrated. And today, by the way, she wasn't not sure she could make it to the program because her mom broke her wrist and she had to go to the hospital. Of course, we cannot stay together. It was a disaster. But so her mom, apparently, Janet is at home, right? She's okay. She broke her wrist, so probably she has un gesso on the wrist, but she's fine. She's okay. And Janet is home, and I'm happy you are here with us, Janet. And thank you for cooking always those beautiful recipe and taking those beautiful selfies of yourself. So beautiful. I never met Janet, but surely I hope to meet you one day, my Italian signorina. What else? I have a list of things that I should not forget and I need to remember. I think I pretty much... I forgot something. Somebody of you were asking me about the music that we put when we start the show. So before the Here Comes the Sun, there is always a song. For a couple of days, JJ has made a song that I know Giuseppe Rainone that was watching today love very much. And people yesterday wrote me that it's a beautiful song. What is it? The song that you can hear on the opening today is called Piece of My Heart. It's a song that I wrote myself several years ago, maybe 13, 14, 15 years ago. It was one of the first English songs that I wrote. And actually I wrote it in London with Ben Jam Robbins. And it's a song that has somehow changed my life, because I wrote that song when I was living in Amsterdam. And because of the song, I got an amazing deal. It was not a record deal, it was a deal as a songwriter, a publishing deal. I moved to London, and it's been London that has brought me to the United States, because as you may know, I wrote Piece of My Heart, first English song I've ever wrote. We recorded, they loved it, it's been translated into Italian and French. And then I moved to London, they sent me out to send more songs. I went to Denmark, I wrote Italian Signorina. JJ sent Italian Signorina all over the world. And we got invited in New York City by Clive Davis' team, and the rest is history. I moved here. Your Italian Signorina Janet changed my life. They love my voice. I moved to New York, and now I'm here in Las Vegas with all of you. So if you like the song, you can go back at the beginning of the video at the countdown. You hear Piece of My Heart. I know that you, Giuseppe, Rainone, Veronique, and Natalie, it's one of your favorite songs, and I promise you I will sing it to you. Not the June 26th. I don't think I can put it in that concert because it's a different team. It's the team of Close to You. It's the first concert with no audience, and we really have all kind of songs that are related to happy love song. Piece of My Heart is a little bit more of a heartbroken song, and none of us us, not either me or Daniel. We're doing original song at that concert because it's gonna be like a celebration of love and songs that everybody knows. But maybe of the next one, I will make sure that I will sing some of your favorite of my original songs. Promise.
Rodrigo Rios joined on Instagram.
Rodrigo Rios joined on Instagram from Brazil. Hola Rodrigo, ¿cómo estás? Rodrigo Rios is a dear friend of mine. Of course, he's a famous producer and drummer. He's been my musical director on many shows that we did here on the West Coast. And of course, Rodrigo Rios is the producer of the song that I play for you sometime. We have to finish the song actually, Time in a Bottle. And it's impossible that I went to Mexico City to record with Armando Manzanero, the man who wrote the song himself. And Rodrigo is the producer. And thanks to Rodrigo, I became friends also with Nathan East, one of the guys that I know you loved when I was my guest a couple of weeks ago. If you missed that episode, go back and watch Nathan East's interview. He's a legendary bass player and an amazing person. And Rodrigo is actually was living in Los Angeles, but I think he moved back to Brazil for a little bit for COVID-19. He's there with his girlfriend. So Rodrigo, ti mando un bacio. A lot of baci to Rodrigo. I know he's busy working for the Brazilian television. He's making a lot of music. He's a well-known producer and drummer, Rodrigo, and he has worked actually with some big names like Dionne Warwick and also your favorite singer, Richard Hunger. What is the name of that guy? That's a Brazilian singer. I forgot his name. Actually, Rodrigo also worked with him. I forgot his name now. But anyway, Richard Hunger, you know who it is. So guys, do you have question for me? If you have question, I have seen Giada at the Dennis Bono show. Oh, this is Salme what he's saying. Well, you know, Salme, I miss Dennis Bono. I don't know if he's watching, but I saw that, by the way, Dennis Bono is doing again his radio show, Breaking Bread with Bono, which is a beautiful interview. I was part of one of the episodes. You can go on Breaking Bread with Bono, and you can go back on the podcast, and you can hear also my interview with Dennis Bono. It's amazing. But of course, the Dennis Bono show is one of my favorite shows here in Las Vegas that was every Thursday at 2 p.m. from the South Point Casino. But since we cannot gather all together in theaters, Dennis is not been able to do the Dennis Bono show. Nevertheless, we really hope he's gonna be back soon, because you know I'm always either guest or when Corey Sakshi is not there, I'm co-hosting the show. So Dennis, I love you. I hope you're gonna be back soon. But guys, for all of you here in Las Vegas, actually for all of you all around the world, you can check it out, Dennis Bono, and listen to his radio show, Breaking Bread with Bono, which is an amazing radio show with a lot of interview of a lot of famous people. Some of you are new and are wondering who I am. I'm Giada Valenti from Las Vegas, but I am broadcasting this from Las Vegas, but I was born and raised in Venice, Italy. And on the back you see Paris. Paris because I just wanted to go to Paris today. So, guys, I finished all the things that I had written. I just want to say that, of course, tomorrow is the beginning of a new week, exciting week. Actually, two more weeks to go, and then we're gonna have the 100th episode. I have to figure it out, something special the day to do. I haven't had the time to put my mind on that, but it's gonna be 100 day, not next week or the week after. It's unbelievable, right? 87 days together. So, but this coming week is gonna be an exciting week because I have some amazing guests also this coming week. I'm gonna have Tuesday famous actor and stand-up comedian Tom Dreesen. I know many of you remember him from playing with Frank Sinatra and the Johnny Carson show. He's been on the Johnny Carson show, I don't know how many times. We were here on Tuesday, many times. And he has just a book about his life that came out a couple of weeks ago. And you're going to love the interview with him. I'm personally very much looking forward to. So that's happening Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we go to New York. I don't know actually where Tom Dreesen lives. We will figure it out on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we go to New York City, share things. And I'm going to have my guest, dear friend of mine, Adriana Trigiani, first friends of mine, but she's a best-selling author with more than, with 8 books, I think. There are all been best-selling books all over the United States, and they always have an Italian team, and actually some of her her books have been made into movie as well, and one of the movies is being produced by Oprah Winfrey herself. So they are good friends, Adriana and Oprah. So who knows? Maybe I can get Oprah one of these days. That will be fun, right? That would be a good guest for the 100th episode. Just putting an idea out there. And then on Thursday, very excited, I'm going to have another dear friend of mine, Lina Prima. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, and she's the youngest daughter of, yes, the man himself, Louis Prima, trumpet player and singer. We all know I'm Just a Gigolo, and so many songs. Lina is a singer herself. We will be talking about it. Actually, today I'm wearing also some jewelry that she makes, and they were all gifts to her. They're called pennies from heaven, and there is a little penny. Remember, one of the songs Dad sang, and they all have a special meaning. We will be talking about it. These are all good luck charms that I got from Lina in all this year. I know her, and she will let us know also where you guys can buy these things. So stay tuned also for Thursday. You're gonna meet Lina Prima. If you don't know her already, you're gonna love her. I want to just say to all of you that are watching, I hope you all, did you guys, all of you already bought tickets? I see Roger Scallion. Roger, do you have your tickets already for both shows close to you, June 26th? I'm just wondering. We are going actually in the next couple of days. We will check with the space to see how many tickets we have sold already, so I can see who on my circle of love is already bought their tickets. But that's most important things. I want you, and I ask you kindly to tell all your friends and family. So all your friends and family, please be the wind spread the news. It's going to be a beautiful concert, June 26th. Me and Daniel, we are very excited because we are going to be together again, singing some of the most beautiful songs ever written, duets that you have never heard from us. Of course, some of the songs that you love. It's going to be an intimate event. It's going to be kind of happy because we are back on stage, and kind of sad because you're not going to be there physically with us, but there is going to be a chat like this one for the one of you buying tickets, and actually we will be able, while we perform, to read the comments. Of course, not me and Daniel because we will be doing the show, but we're going to have some special people sitting on a booth, and they will be reading the comments, and who knows, me and Daniel, is something special happen, we will be, of course, made aware of whatever you are saying about the concert, so you can be there and say, oh, I really love this song, or oh, please, this and that and the other. And if you like the first one, you can tune in for the second, because I promise you, you're gonna love it. And the good things about this one is that there is no limits of ticket sales, so we can sell millions of things. Normally, you know, the biggest theater I have ever sang is 3,000 people, so there is always the limit of 3,000 people that can sit there. This one is unlimited, so which is kind of nice. And we're going to have this situation of not being able to go in the theater for quite a long time. So all of you that are not very computer savvy yet, like I know you, Ronnie Manicotti, I know for sure you don't have your ticket yet, because the other day Ronnie said, I would love to fly to Vegas to come to the show. You don't have to fly to the concert, Ronnie. We are coming to you. So you just buy your ticket, $25 for both show, whatever you can. You buy your ticket, and then the day of the concert, you just push the link, the page will open, you will be sitting on your couch, and you will be seeing us. We will say a lot to you, we will sing our heart out. It's going to be a very nice concert. We are excited, and also so much looking forward, because it's going to be different than anything else we have ever done. Daniel has done America Got Talent for millions of people, but he had an audience in front of him, and the same thing I've done too. We're going to be singing, as a matter of fact, we're going to be singing one song, it's going to be fun, that it's been the first song I've ever sang myself on the American television, and the last song Daniel sang on America Got Talent. So we're going to have some laugh about it, because it's funny how it's the same song, have a different meaning for me and a different meaning for him, but we will have a lot of fun together, and we want to be share, of course, a lot of personal stories while we're singing certain songs. We have chosen songs that you all going to know, and probably you have your own memories attached to all those stories, so prepare your tissue, because you may be crying yourself, and we will be crying there ourselves, because we are going to have our own memories to those songs. But it's going to be a very touching concert. It's going to be, of course, romantic. There's going to be some fun and laugh, because you know me and you know Daniel. we cannot stay away from teasing each other and have some laugh. And as I said, if you buy your tickets, there is going to be like a chat, a feed chat, where you can write your comments and we will be able to read them. Not right away during the concert, but between the first and the second concert, we're going to have 2 hours to spend, Daniel and us and me. So we will be reading all your comments and answer some of you to you. And of course, we're going to have a few people that will help us to do that as well. So if you have any comments, or if you want to say hello, and what else? Some of you were asking and say, hey, we want to buy both tickets because you guys want to support us, which that's basically why we did the concert, because we couldn't stay away from you much longer than that, and because it's going to be hopefully, because it all depends on you, a way for us to keep paying our bills. Of course, we had to rent the space. We're going to give some work to our musician that needs to be paid. And I hope we can cover up all those costs. If we can do it and we do it well, we promise you we will do more of them, of those concerts for you, for your enjoyment. So please keep supporting us. Buy all your tickets. Tell all your neighbors, your friends. I see Rogers and Sal and Diane here. Also you, Ronnie. I know Ronnie Manicotti is from Cincinnati. I see Mary Gigante. Please tell all the friends in New York and Long Island area. Mary, tell everybody to buy 2 tickets. One for one show and one from the other, which, even if you cannot see them both because you're out, there's no excuse for you not to buy 2, because let's be honest, Mary, for instance, you're gonna buy 1 ticket and you're gonna watch it with the 2 of you. So normally when you come to the concert, you buy 2 tickets. So buy 2 tickets anyway. First show, second show. And I'm working to see if you guys will be able to have the link to watch the show for 24 hours. So you will be able to see it. Let's say if you're not at home at noon and you say you can watch it before noon of the day after, so you can watch it the same night or in the morning the day after. So we are waiting from the space to hear that. So because many of you wanted to buy both tickets, and not only buy both tickets but see also both show, but you knew already you were not at home for 1 or 2, so we will do anything we can for you guys. So okay, I will get my ticket. You will get 2 tickets, Ronnie Manicotti. You have to buy 2 tickets, one from noon and one from 3. And I know you're going watching alone, but you have many friends, so please, Ronnie, tell everybody, tell all your friends to buy their tickets too. I have many friends in Cincinnati, Rebecca, and actually I want to thank the Order of Sons of Italy of the chapter of Ohio, Mary Kovic, that yesterday I think she shared the news about the concert with all the people of the Order of Sons of Italy of Ohio. So thank you guys. I also have asked NIAF and the Order of Sons of Italy National Office to see if they can support the program, because actually I am Italian myself, born and raised in Venice, Italy, and my partner in crime, Daniel Amet, is half Italian himself. So that's why probably he loves to sing in Italian, he loves to speak in Italian, and that's why probably I love him. You remember I told you I love everybody and everything that has a little bit of Italy, and Daniel is half Italian. So it's like an Italian event, and there's going to be a lot of Italian things in the show. So please continue to share the news. Who else is there? How to get your attention. Roger, you have my attention. What do you want to tell me? Right now, the message, because we are about to close the program. So if you have to say something, just let me know. Richard, Richard, if you want to say something, I am here. And Richard is not writing now. He got my attention and now he's not writing. So guys, I'm going to read all your things. It's Richard. Yes, Richard. This is what I said, Richard. So it's funny because now I can read your comment, That will be funny. So let me say something. How many of you have already tickets for the concert? Just say, I do. So I can see of how many of my circle of love already has a ticket. So posting now, I do. So I know you, Janet, have it. So just right there, I do. And I know that I do means that you have tickets. If not, you still have time to buy them. I don't want to stress you about it. I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, beginning of the week. Let's see if tomorrow my voice is less tired so I can sing a song for you, maybe without the music, so we don't get in trouble with Facebook and all the rights that they don't pay. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Guys, it's always a pleasure to see you. Happy Sunday, happy rest of the day if it's early in the afternoon here on the West Coast. Buonasera, good evening for you on the East Coast. It's almost dinner time. Buon appetito. I want to share one thing, before I go. Lunch idea or dinner. This is what I have today for my lunch. I keep forgetting that. Lunch idea is not really a recipe, but just a fresh, simple, delicious, or easy and delicious food that I made today. Actually, I made prosciutto with melone. JJ is looking for the thing. It was delicious because this is the season for the best melone and the prosciutto. Of course, prosciutto crudo. You put some pepper, black pepper on the melone and you can enjoy it. It's just delicious, low on calorie and buonissimo, as we say. So I'm gonna read all your message. I see also Frank appearing there, Michael and Susan and Diane and all the people. So many. Who? Leonardo is also there. Leonardo, thank you guys for always being here with me. I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow. It was a pleasure to be with all of you here today, and I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place. And with a smile on my face, I say, ci vediamo domani. Ciao ragazzi, un bacio, a domani, buona domenica.
Dankeschön, dear old Dankeschön. Thank you for seeing me again. Though I'm here in my solitude, I know you are there, and in my heart I smile again. And so I sing here in my solitude, waiting to see you, same time, same place, and I can't wait to say again, Dankeschön, 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 dear old Auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow. A domani.